Hey guys, Mabel here again. Welcome back to another video from me. Thank you guys for all the love and support. So yeah, today's video I'm just going to go ahead guys. I saw this video from Dyna Ekwueme. She did a video and she was just ranting about seeing a post on Instagram, and she's just angry. The title of her video, I think, is Korean mothers should be housewives or something like that. So if you're following Dyna Ekwueme, I'm sure you would have seen this video already. And then let me even be honest with you, when I started watching that video, I was like, what could it be? It cannot be that bad. I was like, okay, let me just listen to her because I love her so much and I watch all her videos. And then yeah, she started and I was like, okay. And then I was blown away. I went, this is actually a thread. Someone posted it on Twitter, someone tweeted it, and then an Instagram page called Wives and Mothers reposted it, and that was where Dyna saw it. So she was talking about how she was so angry that she couldn't even finish reading it. So I was like, okay, what could be that annoying? And then after I finished watching Dyna's video, I was like, what did I just hear? How true can this be? This is unbelievable. And I went on to Wives and Mothers and I found the thread, I read it, and I want this thing to go viral. I want us to share Dyna's video. I want you to share this video as well. I'm sure you're going to understand why at the end of the day, because man, I'm just going to say that some people do not deserve children, and it's very hurtful for people like me. I've been married for how long now? People are looking for kids, people are praying to God to give them just one child, and then some people are just busy messing around, doing nonsense in the name of parenting. It's annoying, but let me not even start. Let me just go straight to the point and read it to you, because I wrote down some points about the tweet so that I wouldn't be reading everything. I just want to give you guys the highlights. So this lady comes up to say that some people are horrible parents. She first of all started by saying that many people do not deserve children, and apparently this lady said that everything she wrote is from her own experience, and then experiences from friends and family that work at nursery schools and crèche and stuff like that. It's going to amaze you what parents in our generation, what they do, and they call that parenting. I understand that, okay, you need to make money, you need to survive, you need to provide for your kids, but it does not. I'm just going to shut up and just read. She said, some parents of our generation are just horrible, terrible human beings. So she gave scenarios of different parents, all right? She named them parent A, B, C, D, and stuff. So parent A, who is actually a proprietress, brings her child to school hungry, wearing unwashed uniform from the previous week. During break, others are eating. She'll be staring at them like with a longing. So the class teacher noticed. Apparently the teacher started to bring lunch for this girl. The teacher also makes her hair because the mother does not do any of that. And this same woman hires a makeup artist to come to the school to do her makeup. Like, she has so much time for herself, but she does not have time for her kids. Let me tell you, it's progressive, so just watch. She gave a scenario of another parent. They drop off 2 of their kids at crèche as early as 6:30 a.m. And Dyna said that she doesn't blame them. If you live in Lagos, yes, it's not bad. So they drop them in school in their 90s, still sleeping. It got to the point that the proprietress, for the sake of the kids, had to ask the parents to bring like a box of clothes for the kids to school so that they can have their bath in school and get dressed. They did that with all pleasure. They even brought money for food and stuff like that. And then sometimes they bring their kids to school with soiled diaper from the previous day. That's like you as an adult wearing soaked sanitary towel, or you're soaked in urine, or you pooped on yourself, and you just like, that child is a human being. So you like waking up in the morning, you cannot even change the diaper. You cannot change the child's diaper. You took the child to school with soiled diaper. Okay, these same parents quarreled one day and none of them came to pick their kids from school because they had a misunderstanding. All right, let me just move on. So the next parent here, like this person brings her 6-month-old child to crèche. No food, no change of clothes. And on 2 occasions, this woman has brought her baby, 6 months old, to school with food that had gone sour. Like the school had to legit always provide food in the kitchen for children like this. How can you have a 6-month-old child, 6 months, and then you bring the child to school without food, without change of clothes? If you have a baby, you know how you need to always change them. All right, so this busy businessman brings his 6-year-old daughter with a big food flask. So sometimes it is filled to the brim with rice, sometimes it is beans, sometimes it's noodles. Those are the 3 meals she brings to school, and she's expected to eat just that. Why it's always filled to the brim. She's expected to bring she's supposed to eat that all day, and he comes to pick her up at 7 p.m. Now this school closes at 5 p.m. but he comes at 7, and sometimes even when they call him, like, okay, where are you? It's getting late. He will say he's coming. He's going to keep them there. And then this day, this man he called the school and he was just ranting and getting angry and scolding them that, oh, that the school bus has not come to pick his child. They're actually spoiled. They're actually like ruining his day and, you know, disturbing his schedule and stuff. And then the person that was attending to him on the phone said the school is on midterm break. Midterm break lasts for a week in that school. And we communicated this to you. It's in your child's communication book. And we also sent a mail. And then this man went ahead to order an Uber, put this child in an Uber. This child is 6 years old. I hope I'm not wrong. Oh yeah, she's 6 years old. He put her in an Uber. Just one child, right? Not just one child, apparently. He had more than one. He put them in an Uber and sent them to school like that. And then for the whole week, he was sending them to school, and they stayed at the security post. Some days when a teacher is around, they stay inside with the teacher all through the week, because he said that he did not know, so he did not have any alternative. So it's best for them to go and sit down at the security post with the gate man. So the next one is of this man that's also wealthy, but he's divorced, and he gained custody of his 3 kids, and then for some reason he pours his anger on them. So the kids are mentally, physically, and emotionally abused. They come to school, they look unkempt, like they always look neglected, dirty uniforms, tattered clothes. He doesn't care about them. They have like a very, very low self-esteem. You know, he has abused them so much that it tells on them. And then the child was able to even confide in someone. As soon as the man found out, he came and warned them that nobody should ever talk to his child, you know, stuff like that. All right, I think we're almost done. We have like 3 more parents that I wrote down here from that tweet. So this one is crazy. So this parent is the parents are very terrible. Their relationship is an abusive one, and it now tells on the 4-year-old. So the 4-year-old son has this particular girl in his class that he always spanks. Like, he's just going to slap her, and when she starts crying, he would hug her and apologize, and she's like, okay, it's all right, like she's heard. And then he will lean back again and he will slap her and apologize again. He just keeps doing that. He would hold her, he would embrace her and say, I'm so sorry, I'm sorry. He's just 4 years old. He's already a woman beater. Kudos, parents. Really? Oh, this is actually the last one, sorry. So this one, the lady called them money misruled. Those kind of parents that are just terrible when it comes to money. Their kids are obese, and they keep feeding them with so much artificial sugar, so much food, snacks, yeah, things like that, so much unhealthy food. And whenever, you know, they can eat the food, they can have whatever they want at any time, and, you know, in whatever quantity they feel like having. And the parents feel like, yes, this shows that we're wealthy. Like, I don't want my kids to suffer what I suffered or the way I suffered, so they should enjoy my money kind of thing. And then each time as a teacher, you try to correct them or make them act right. They tell you things like, you cannot do anything to me. I'm going to tell my mommy, I'm going to tell my daddy, and they're the ones paying your salary, so you can't do nada. Wow. And then she went ahead to say that none of these parents are up to 50. And they have enviable resumes and social media pages. They are not poor, but very horrible parents. Guys. Okay. I'm coming. I'll be back. Okay. So I'm going to start by saying that some people get it wrong. Thinking that they really have to be parents. They think they must be parents because that is the standard that society has set for them. They feel after marriage, I must have kids. But really, you mustn't. I know people, I have about 2 friends that do not want to have kids. People here call them selfish. People call them all sorts of names. But they know what they want. They said they don't want to have kids. We all have different priorities in life. You know, parenting is all about sacrifice. You have to understand that. Like, if you're not willing to make that sacrifice, then you do not have any business being a parent. Like, do not bother. There are parents that are like this, they live their lives like this, but they're not happy. They hate themselves for being that way. They are actually looking for better jobs that they'll have to work less hours so that they will not be that way. But some of them, like, you know, I don't believe in condemning people. I do not like to condemn people as a matter of fact, because I'm not wearing those shoes and I do not know. But this is too much. Like, when I read it, I was like, what did I just read? Like, after reading it, I saw the first comment. I wanted to read comments to know what people thought. I couldn't, because the first person that commented said, shame on the poster. That the poster should blame society and not the parents. That the parents need to go out to look for money, and then the parents should leave the kids with their grandparents to take care of while they go out to look for money. That I can't remember, but the person was like somebody that was high on crack or something. The way the person composed the comment, I was just weak, and I did not want to get angry anymore, so I didn't even go ahead. These children did not beg to be born. You decided to have them, and that's a decision that calls for responsibility. If you know that you're not willing to take to make the effort, then do not bother. For crying out loud, these children are going to be adults tomorrow. They're going to be the adults we're going to have in the streets, in the society. They're going to be parents tomorrow. They're going to be somebody's spouse, and this is how you chose to raise them. This is how you choose to be a parent. This is ideal. In this time where, according to Dyna, and that's the truth, there are lots and lots and lots of abuse. Like, people abuse their own, like, you cannot even trust your child with the father sometimes. You cannot trust your child with the mother. How much more with a security man or with a teacher? So you have a child, you cannot change the child's diaper, you cannot make the child's hair, you cannot make the child wear clean clothes, you cannot get the child ready for school. What are you doing? So now this just shows that it's not like, you know, the whole society only says, oh, men are irresponsible fathers. It now shows that there are lots of women as well that are irresponsible mothers. I'm not going to blame this on any gender, because I know that both of you, the man and the woman, ought to take care of your child. You had those kids together. How can you be chasing money so much that you do not remember to pick your child because you are fighting? You do not This is unbelievable, and I'm not here to even tell you guys. I'm not here to rant. I'm just here to share this thing, just so that we can, I don't know, what can we do? I think this school should not even be allowing some things. You cannot bring your child to school with soiled diaper and with nightie. You cannot bring, like, I think that the school owners should do something, because it's unfair. I mean, these are kids that you had. Like, the reason you're working hard, the reason you're doing all you're doing is to give these kids the best. Okay, yeah, that person that commented was saying that that's their job. God, let me not even talk about that person, you know. So these are kids that you had. You're supposed to give them that attention, that good loving, that care. You're supposed to treasure them and pamper, like you're supposed to love upon them and understand them and protect them. But you're leaving them out just for anybody to feed with whatever they want to feed your kids with. And these kids are going to grow up and be, I mean, young parents, you have failed. Young parents that are guilty of this. I know that only very few people are guilty. But those few people that are guilty of this, you have failed, and it's a shame. Literally. I don't do this, but really, shame on you. Guys, I don't want to continue with this because this video is already getting long, and I'm getting really, like, it's very sensitive for me, and, you know, it's just really sensitive. I don't want to go ahead. I just brought this out here. Do you know anyone that behaves like this? What have you done to assist the person? What do you think should be done? Because I know that, you know, this whole, you know, Nigeria and how it is here, you know. So, but what do you think people can do to help the situation, to save these kids from such people that call themselves parents? Let me tell you, if you're not willing to sacrifice, you're not willing to, you want to pursue money, do not bother going into parenting. That's all I have to say. Guys, let's continue in the comments. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and then share this video, please. This particular video, share my own, share Dyna's own, share it. Let these people be ashamed of themselves. Let people be aware of this. Let people, like, just share this video for me. Just do this one for me. It's not about my channel, it's not about me, it's far from that. Please just share this video. Let people know the kinds of human beings that call themselves parents in our generation. Guys, I'm going to see you in my next one. I know this video is all over the place, and I'm all over the place. Forgive me. I'm going to be better in the next video, okay? Do not forget that I love you guys so much, and I'm going to see you very soon. Bye-bye.